Good evening. Welcome to Global Biz. Today is Tuesday, the 20th of November 2012. You're with me today. I'm Wichitra Dundi. The ASEAN Summit in Phnom Penh has been concluded. Now let's have a look at the roundup of this event from our reporter who's on location in Phnom Penh, Kun Wattanee Niyom Yat.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณวิจิตราค่ะ Of course, today was the last day of the 21st ASEAN Summit here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, which today's main focus was on the 7th East Asia Summit, which attracted many major leaders in the world. But to wrap up today's agenda, which started off in the morning session, which was the meeting of the ASEAN Global Dialogue, which is the first time meeting here, attended by leaders and heads and representatives from the World Bank, the IMF, the WTO, and also Asia Development and UN Conference on Trade and Development, which the meeting was able to exchange views on global challenges and reflect on the rising role of ASEAN in interaction to determine economic policies in the region and the world itself. Indeed, the highlight today was on the 7th East Asia Summit, which mainly focused or rather overshadowed by the security issues. The expectations were, of course, on the territorial disputes, which the Chinese stance has repeatedly stressing on the importance of economic policies over the territorial disputes that should be resolved only by countries directly involved. On the other hand, the U.S. side, who came to this meeting by President Obama, is also emphasizing on economics both for domestic and regional audiences. Much of the focus on today's of the U.S. was on U.S. diplomacy, which has been linked to strategic challenge of China's rise. President Obama has agreed to support a regional code of conduct to manage disputes over claims in the sea, as mentioned on the U.S. ASEAN communique. In today's meeting, also President Obama and Wen Jiabao, the Prime Minister of China, has also held a meeting which President Obama has said that the U.S. and China relationship is the one which is cooperative and constructive, and that is important for two nations to set clear views or clear rules of the road for trade and investment. Apart from that, Prime Minister of China also congratulated Obama for his second term of being the president, and also said despite the tensions between the two nations, they also share the view that the U.S. and China relationship is one of the most important relationships in the world. In terms of the economic side, the ASEAN leaders has agreed to start talks on the world's biggest trade pact that could accelerate global economy to this side of the world by 16 countries, including China, Japan, India, Australia, and to establish the regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP. If successful, the trading bloc would cover a combined economic output of $20 trillion, or almost 1/3 of the global economy. Overall, to conclude the session of the meeting, Prime Minister Hun Sen from Cambodia has held a press conference this evening and to conclude the role of Cambodia as chairmanship this year, and also praises the outcomes of the documents from the summit, especially that the ASEAN leaders has agreed to sign, which was the Phnom Penh Statement on Adoption of ASEAN Human Rights, and also the ASEAN Human Rights Declaration itself. Aside from that, for Brunei to come up to being the chairmanship next year in 2013, Brunei chairmanship will come at a time of great change within the region, and also would be the biggest when the world is facing the biggest strategic landscape as well. And that's a wrap for the 21st ASEAN Summit held in Phnom Penh here. Thank you, Kun Vichitra.
Thank you very much, Kun Wattanee Niyom Yat, for reporting for us.